Hey guys, this is Subhash Mishra, your test coach. Today we will learn about action classes in Selenium. In our previous videos, we have learned about different WebDriver methods to perform actions in a web page, like click method to click on a button, send keys method to enter some text in a text box, submit method to submit a form. We have also learned about select class to handle drop-downs, but how we will perform some complex interactions like drag and drop and double click, which cannot be done by simple web element commands. To handle these actions, we will use actions class in Selenium. So let's see then. Let's go to our Eclipse and create a new class, and we will name it as actions example. Okay, public static void main. I'll copy the basic things from one of our previous classes. Okay, so let me copy this. So let me add throws declaration. So here we are setting the property of our Chrome driver, and here you can see this is the path of our Chrome driver, and then we are creating one instance of WebDriver. Then we are maximizing our browser window, then we are navigating to this URL. Right now I have given some thread.slip, so we can see the execution. It will slow down the execution. Okay, so let's create an object of action class. So I'll write actions sct is equal to new actions. Okay, then let's import. So if you'll see here, import actions org open queue.selenium.interactions, and here we can import the WebDriver, right? So what we did here, so here we created object of the action class by using the new keyword. After creating the object, we just pass the WebDriver object reference as a parameter to its constructor. Okay, so we also know this action class is present in org openqueue.selenium.interaction.action package. Actions in Selenium is a class that allows us to make a sequence of actions that we would like to perform. For example, press set button, then type something, and then release. In simple words, actions class in Selenium are used to perform multiple actions at the same time. For example, double click, right click, moving a mouse, drag and drop, etc. Right? So this kind of functionality in the web application can be done by a special API called Actions API. By using Actions API, we can perform either one action at a time, or we can perform by queuing of actions one after another. There is a huge collection of methods available in actions class. So if you see here, I'll just write sct dot, here you can see, right? So if I'll go inside this build method, right? So if I'll go sct dot build, and if you'll go inside it, here you can see the action class, right? So actually if you'll see, it is an interface. Okay, so it is only used to represent the single user interaction to perform the series of action items built by action class. So what is the difference between action class and actions class? So here if you'll go and if you'll see the actions class, right, here it is, right? Actions is a class that is based on a builder design pattern. This is a user facing API for emulating complex user gestures. But if you'll see action class, it is an interface which represents a single user interaction. It contains one of the most widely used method, that is perform. Okay, so now let's see with an example. So if you go to this automationpractice.com, right? So what we will do, we will enter some text in capital letter by pressing the shift key. So I'll just press the shift key and I'll just type tsat. Okay, then we will release our shift key. Okay, so this activity now I'm doing manually, right? So the same activity we'll try to do through our automation code. So let's see how we can do it, right? So first we have created one object of this actions class. So actions sct equal to new actions driver. So let me remove this for now. So first we created an object of the action class, then we will generate action sequence, right? Like pressing the shift key, sending some text, and then releasing the shift key. So we'll generate a sequence of these actions, but these actions are performed on a web element. So let's find the web element, then we'll generate the sequence, right? So here we will try to write. So first what I will do, I'll find the XPath for this, right? So what I will do, I will use this class, or I'll use this ID, and we will write input. Okay, fine. So it is able to identify. So if you don't know how to write the XPath, you can always refer to our previous videos. Okay, so for now I'm just copying this XPath, and what we'll do here, we will write web element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay, here we'll write the XPath. Fine. Then we'll just import this web element. Fine. Then what we will do, just for your verification, what you can do, you can just write element dot send keys. Okay, and here just you can write testing. So it will, you will see, right, all these will be in the small letters. Okay, but you want to write it in the capital letters. We want to search it with the capital letters. So what you need to do now, you need to use your actions, right? So we will take this object, so set dot, then what will write, key down. Okay, we want to do key down. Then what you will do, where you will do, the first thing is the element where you want to make the key down, and then what exactly operation you want to do, you need to write keys dot shift, which key, right? So shift key. Fine. Then what is next you want to do, now you need to enter some text, right? So set dot send keys. Okay, what you want to search, now you want to search t-shirt. So I'm just writing in the small letters. So but when actually we will do it, it should enter as a capital letter. We'll see that. Then what we'll do, we want to release the key, right? So what we'll write, set dot key up, right? So which key we want to, it is the shift key, right? Fine. So we will release the key now. Then we will write action is equal to set dot build. Okay, then what you need to do, you just need to import it, action class. Okay, then what we'll do, action dot perform. Okay, fine. Then what we can do, we can write driver dot close. Okay, so I'll just put some thread dot sleep so you will be able to see it very clearly. Okay, fine. Let me execute and show you. Run as Java application. So browser is launched and maximized. automationpractice.com is opening. So now it should enter testing in small letter. So here you can see it entered. Then t-shirt should be in the capital letter. Yeah, it entered, right? Okay, browser is closed. So this is what we wanted to do, right? So it's working fine. We can also do all these actions in one step. So what we'll do, I'll just copy this and let me comment out this part and let me paste it here. So what we'll do, set dot key down element keys dot shift, then we will do dot send keys. Okay, then what we'll do, similarly dot key up dot perform. That's all, and we can remove this, and now you can execute and see, right? Let me execute. So browser is launched and maximized. Now first it should enter testing, then t-set in capital. Testing is entered, t-set is also entered. I should close the browser now. Okay, so this is also working fine. So you can also do in this way. Okay, in one step you can do. Few more things about actions class. Actions class provides various methods that return an actions object unless specified explicitly. Basically, all the methods of actions class can be divided into two categories. One is mouse based actions method and other one is keyboard based action methods. So if I'll show you here, right? So we have created an object here, right? So if I'll write sct dot, so here you can see different methods, right? So there are different keyboard methods like key down, key up, send keys. Key down method, using key down method you can press any specific key. Then similarly key up method, using key up method you can release the key. Then we have send keys. Using the send keys method we can send some text. Okay. Similarly we have different methods for performing mouse events like click. Click is used to click at the current mouse location. Then double click method is used to perform a double click at the current mouse location. Context click is used to perform a context click at the middle of the given element. Then click and hold clicks without releasing in the middle of the given element. Then drag and drop is used to, like, you can click and hold at the location of the source element, then move to the location of the target element. Then we have moved to element, so it will like move the mouse to the middle of the element. Then we have a release method, it will release the depressed left mouse button at the current mouse location. In our next video we will learn more about keyboard actions like double click, right click, drag and drop and all. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope this video will be helpful for you.
Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll try to explain it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.